I, however, was a freelancing contractor and do not have any of those things. I am not speaking for Lenti anywhere in this post. Who can say what Lenti thinks? I'm sure I don't know. But I will tell you what I think, and I think that LoveCom is a bad...
I think your opinion is irrelevant. You should shut the fuck up and just translate the fucking thing, alright? Do your fucking job. Do the thing that you were hired to do, even though you weren't even hired for that shit. Guess what? Alright? That's what you should be doing, alright? Put your head down, get to work, and shut the fuck up. What's good, YouTube? Yo, welcome back. Or not back, but welcome, alright? This is a video that one of the commenters under my, basically this is One Piece video, recommended to me. And, bro, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. I'll put it in the description below if you want to see it. Yeah, I hated that video because it was full of lies, full of accusations, full of just ignorance. It was just a very, very terrible video, bro. Like saying that Robin should be the same character as Zoro, saying that Nami is a lesbian, saying that the majority of the Straw Hat crew and the majority of most characters in the fucking story are irrelevant and they don't need to be in the story to tell the same story. And then at the end of the video, I watched one of his creations. Oh boy! The fact that this man has the audacity to be speaking untruthful about One Piece, criticizing it, and then creating a dump like that is insane. Maybe it's because he just got a lot of subscribers, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why he got that many subscribers, okay? I think he makes good content. I do. I think the animations were great. Alright? It's just the things he said, you know, and want to portray that is One Piece. And then people were like, oh, but it's just a mockumentary or whatever the fuck. Like, it was just for lols. No. No, it was not. It was not. Because if it was for the trolling, or it was like an unserious thing, or anything of the sorts, the video I would actually enjoy it. But lying about a show that I hold very dear to me, that I've been watching for the majority of my fucking life, that built me in ways that other things in my life never ever influenced me like that, you're gonna have a problem with me, honestly. Like, you can say, oh, I don't like One Piece, I think it's too long, I don't want to bother watching it. That's fine, you know, you can just say that. I'm okay with that. But blatantly lying about a show, about a manga, about a story, about a character, or anything that hold dear, and like trashing one of the most accomplished manga artists in the world, saying that he is a pedophile because he draws underage characters with titties. Do I have to remind you that in Japan the age of consent is 16, just like with, I don't know, the majority of the world? Now, I'm not saying that makes it better, okay? But also, it's lines on a piece of paper. Alright? At the end of the day, it's anime. It's a story. Whatever, bro. Titties are titties. And just because a bunny is canonically 15, and she got big old titties, who cares? Who cares, bro? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was the video got recommended to me by somebody. I forgot this name. I forgot your name. My bad, bro. My bad. I'll put it on screen if I'm not too lazy to edit it. Yeah, it's a video by Noxtaku. Now, personally, I don't have a great opinion of Noxtaku. I used to watch his videos back in the day, you know. I think he made good videos back then, but now he just makes reaction slop content, you know. Kind of like me, right? But I never really strive to make good content, you know. I just like stating my opinion that nobody asked for, so yeah. Cool. So we're gonna watch this Noxtaku video, and apparently he's going pretty expose on his ass, so let's go. Oh wait, I already watched a little bit of it. Don't want to, you know, lie about it, you know, like, yeah, I watched a little bit, you know, like, but then I was like here and I'm like, oh, I gotta react to this.
Luffy's and non-Luffy's, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are talking about a woke YouTuber who is insinuating that Oda, the creator of One Piece, is a pedophile. Can't make this up. You literally cannot make this up. So before we get into this,
oh, I can make this up. I think. Oh, I forgot to change the channel name. My bad. Hold up. There we go. All right, continue.
Incredibly deep dive and its entire situation. Dude.
Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? I can definitely you know, make that up because I've seen it. All right, bunch of people on Twitter, online, saying that just because there's like minor characters in animation stories that have like sexual experiences or anything like that, that these people are pedophiles or anything of the sorts, like. That's some straight delusion, man. That's like saying, oh, look, that person killed a guy in a movie. He's a murderer. Yeah, exactly.
Chat's losing their mind. Before we get into this entire situation, we need to do a lot of background because I need you to understand exactly who the person we're talking about is before we actually dive into exactly what's going on. So this is Jelloapocalypse. Jelloapocalypse is someone that I currently have some beef with, not because I necessarily want to have beef with him, but because I felt the need to call him out on specific individual situations. So I am going to give you a background deep dive on this guy before we get into his So this is basically One Piece video. Now, for the record, I actually used to really like his So This Is Basically videos. He did this on like a lot of stories, and I actually really liked them. But because...
Alright, maybe I'll check another one out, you know? Maybe I got like another video of him that he talks about a series or something I like. Alright, I got the playlist here. Okay, I did Gravity Falls. I really like Gravity Falls. This is a short video though. I like Adventure Time, Danny Phantom, okay. Rick and Morty, alright. My Hero, JoJo's. Alright, you got a couple of them. Genshin Impact. Damn. Let me know which one I should watch then.
Of his political biases, everything went to shit. It's a good time. It's a good time to be alive. Listen, I'm just repeating what people have told me. I didn't actually watch this video yet. I was just told that he insinuates Oda is a bit of a freak.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, that's definitely what he did. But I don't think you should be making videos when you're not knowledgeable about what, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, he's right. He definitely insinuated that. He pretty much said it. Honestly, like he might have all just said it, bro. Like.
Now, I don't want don't send any hate to anybody, obviously. We're gonna do the deep dive today. I don't know, but I will give you the entire fucking background story. So, when I fell off my Jelloapocalypse train is when he made a video titled Vote. He has also deleted this video 6.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, shit. He just insinuating that, red people are bad people against black people, and blue people are the heroes. And if you know anything about American politics, I'm not American, by the way, just to clarify that. MAGA, the right, stuff like that is majority, you know, portrayed as red. Even though the banner of Trump is literally blue, but whatever, bro, right? Whatever. And the left is mostly associated with blue, right? So, yeah.
Political bullshit ruining things I like.
This is a message for my American viewers.
All right. You ready? You ready? Any American viewers in chat? You ready? You ready? Jelloapocalypse is going to tell you how it is.
Vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote.
It's interesting he picked a blue background. When he's saying vote with a blue background, I wonder if that could mean anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
On Tuesday, November the 6th.
Now, I don't mind people being biased on like politics and stuff. I think that's okay. I think you can be biased, right? There's things you prefer and there's things that you don't like. But as long as you are not dishonest about things or like purposely make something look worse than it is, well, not talking about the bad parts about the person or the side you support, that's where I got a problem, right? Like I'm not an idiot, okay? I know both left and right have their demons, okay? And your part about like voting, right? If you are over the age of 18 in the United States, is to correctly or, you know, at least thoroughly think about which demons are the least bad, right? Or which demons are, you know, oppose the least of your things that you're for, right? That's kind of what politics is. It's just looking through badness, right? You're just looking through all this terrible shit, right? It's like you're looking through pages of a book, and every single page just full of garbage, and just trying to pick out what side or what book has like the least garbage, right? Because at the end of the day, either you're left or right, both parties have terrible things, all right? Terrible takes, terrible policies, terrible everything. So, yeah. Anyway, continue.
6th. Vote now if you can.
Okay.
Get your friends to vote.
Oh, hold up. I'm no idiot. Here we go. No early voting, early something voting, all something. All right. I wonder why he picked this map specifically. Like there's a bunch of states missing. I'm not an idiot, bro. I'm like, what's up with that? I don't know.
Okay.
Get your friends to vote. Get your family to vote.
All right. You are blue. All right. But you got to get all your friends to vote.
Get everyone you know to vote.
Interesting.
Vote even if they shut down your usual polling place. Vote even if your polling place
Right. Yeah.
was moved
Right. Because of voter suppression. Right. Sure.
unreasonably far away.
Right.
Vote even if they make it hard.
Wait, what? Officials defend plan to close almost all polling places in majority black Georgia County? Huh? The fuck?
Down your usual polling place. Vote even if your polling place
Right.
Dodge cities out of town polling place adds to fears of voter suppression in Kansas. Okay. Now, I don't know anything about this, you know, I'm not American. I mean, that seems bad, right? However, I know from years of experience online, the title of a post or of a article is most of the time clickbait. So,
Yeah.
was moved
Right. Because of voter suppression. Right. Sure.
unreasonably far away.
Right.
Vote even if they make it hard.
Oh.
Vote even
Who's they? Who's they that's going to make it hard?
if you need to skip work. Those few
what the fuck? Skip work? You can just vote on the weekends, bro. Relax.
Skip work to vote.
hours of wages aren't worth your country being an unsafe place for you
Why would it be unsafe?
and your family. Vote even if you think they'll throw your vote
Oh no, legal people in America are unsafe. How terrible. How terrible. People that break the law are unsafe. How terrible. Like I don't understand the consensus of like, oh my god, these illegal immigrants, they're supposed to be they should be protected because they are illegal. Like what? Bro, if somebody breaks into my house and decides to live there, You really think I'm just gonna be like, oh, look at this. Oh, look, I got a new roommate. Look at you. Oh, you want some food? Like, no, get the fuck out of my house, bruh. The fuck? Like, there's nothing good about the legal immigrants. Nothing. Not for the population, not for the government, and not for the life-to-life basis. Because most of these people are just homeless. They just litter the streets with garbage and filth. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't care if you're left or right. You gotta understand that illegal immigrants are not a good thing. Like, they're not bad people, all right? I mean, obviously some of them are, you know, there's a large colony. There's bound to be bad people in that group, right? But just because you came into a country doesn't mean you should be protected. If you're not a legal citizen, you shouldn't be getting protection. Like, that's dumb, all right?
Vote away. Vote
Right? Because apparently they've been throwing away Russia election hacking. All right? Vote because there's Russia election hacking. We know what that's all about.
even if you think it's rigged. Vote even if you think your vote doesn't matter. Because it does.
Wait, it was 2018. That's when... That was the first term of Trump, right? Trump won against Hillary, yeah. Why didn't they do that when Biden won? Why weren't there suddenly no hackers from Russia when Biden won? Why was that? Like, I like to believe that these things are rigged, right? But it's just so telling that spontaneously, when somebody wins that the majority of people think should win, right? Or the left, to be honest. I mean, whenever the right wins, it's rigged, and whenever the left wins, suddenly it's normal. It's what people wanted, but whatever, right? I think both of them rigged. All right, I don't care. I can't trust billionaires. The fuck? These people got so much money and power. You really think an election is gonna be fucking honest? And to the people that say, oh well, because Elon Musk, Trump won. Honestly, I mean, could be, but what about Beyonce? What about all the other celebrities that came to like the Kamala Harris rallies? Like, in the end of the day, everyone uses celebrities, everyone uses money, everyone uses power to get their side to win. So, in a way, it's a fucking fair election. It's like people are on like this 100-meter sprint competition, right? And everyone's on steroids. Every single one of them is on steroids. They all say they're not, but every single one is, right? So, in the end of the day, it is a fair competition because everyone has an advantage. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just telling that when Trump wins, it's a Russian hacking election, and when Trump doesn't win, suddenly Russia didn't bother hacking. That makes really a lot of sense, right?
All right, vote because there's Russia election hacking. We know what that's all about.
Even if you think it's rigged. Vote even if you think...
Oh boy, here we go. United States political election. Popular vote is 26 million and 65 million. Yeah, because honestly, I get it. The majority of people, don't like Trump. It's just how it is. Personally, I understand why people don't like Trump, because he is quite the extremist, right? But at least he's real. And I think in a world full of fake people, Trump is a breath of fresh air. He really is that dude, bro. He is that guy that just says, I don't like you. We need that shit. We don't need this I don't even know how to say it. Like, just this fucking around with like passive aggressive passive like niceness or some shit, you know, like this fakeness. Like, I hate it. I hate fake people, bro. So yeah, I get it. People don't like Trump because he is a unlikable person. He is an extremist. He is everything he portrays to be. He doesn't mask, bro. He's one of the few politicians that actually doesn't fucking mask. He says what he thinks. He says what he thinks is gonna be better for the country. Meanwhile, the left is always like, oh my god, look how terrible Trump is. Look at that, look what he did. Look what, like, their campaign, mostly, like what I've seen, the majority of these campaigns is just, the left is like showing how terrible Trump is, and that's their election. Whenever we actually get a, like, non-toxic right-wing candidate, the left doesn't have a foot to stand on. Because they always just, they always just advocate, or like, their campaigns always like, look at the right. They're terrible. Their policies are horribly racist. They are this, they are that. I've never heard any of the campaigns on the left say anything about their policies, how they're gonna increase the population, or increase the livelihoods of people. Like, I've never heard it. Meanwhile, when Trump talks, he always states things like that. Whether you agree with them or not is irrelevant. Right? I fucked up the... Just realized that. Hold on. There you go. That's better. Anyway, this video's gonna be fucking long. Anyway, go.
Your vote doesn't matter. Because it does.
Oh.
Because the only way to guarantee that your vote won't count is not to vote. Democracy isn't about...
Look at the red people beating up a black guy. I wonder what this could mean.
Bro, the notion that right-wing or Trump or MAGA or whatever are racist, that's just so far from the truth, man. That's just so far from the truth. You know what it is? They're so used to inequality, whenever there is equality, it's racist. Because guess what? People treat other people terrible. That's how it is. And just because you're a certain shade of brown doesn't mean shit. Alright? If you're a terrible person and you get called out for being a terrible person, you can't just pull out this race card and deny it. That's some bullshit. Alright?
Interesting. I feel like this could mean so many things. The red people holding a sign with like an X on the face of a black guy are beating up a black guy with the blue guy over here. I wonder what this could represent.
You know what the funny thing is? If my understanding is correct, left used to be very racist, right? The Democrats actually, you know, got rid of race of slavery and stuff, right? So in a way, the tables turned. Whenever somebody says, whenever you go left too far, you get to the right. It's true. It's fucking true, bro.
And if you're picking up on it, could this be representing Republicans? No! No!
Out waiting for someone else to change things.
Republicans, I mean, not Republicans. I always get confused between the two, man. Probably because I just don't care. I just don't care about the terminology. I understand left and right to an extent, but that's about it.
When things are so obviously wrong. Democracy is about waiting for you and your voice. Vote. Don't vote for a color.
No.
Don't vote for a party.
No, don't.
Vote for the people who will help other people.
Who is that? It's a blue person in this.
Well, guess what, bitch? Alright? Doesn't matter who you elect for the president. It's not happening. Alright? All these, like, lies that these politicians spout, about helping people. They're not. All right? Everyone's for themselves. They're not going to help people. It's just not how they do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to try it. They're not going to do anything. All right? They're going to be sitting there in the office for 4 years and do jack fucking shit. All right? Like, it's so obvious, bro. Like, how do people not understand this shit? It really doesn't fucking matter who is on the helm, all right? Every single ship will sink eventually. All right? It's just how it is.
Picture, but that's interesting.
Because that's what a government is for.
Oh.
Helping people. Read about your candidates and vote for the people you can trust.
Right.
Look up who they really...
You can trust no one. You can trust any of these people. You can't trust Trump, you can't trust Kamala, you can't trust Biden, you can't trust anyone, okay? None of the left or right people, you can trust any of them. They can say whatever to get you to vote. Doesn't fucking matter, bro. If they win, they win. And at the end, no one can hold them accountable for the things they said, outside of people being maybe outraged about Twitter on Twitter or like social media, saying, "Oh my god, he lied about this, he didn't do anything, blah blah." Like, yeah, no shit. No shit. You know what's the most honest campaign? Cigarettes. Cigarettes you can trust. Them shits will kill you. Alright? And they show you. Cigarettes will kill you. It's on the packet. It's on the descriptions. Like, but meanwhile, cigarettes are very popular. Alright? So, what we can conclude about society is that people don't give a fuck about your health. They don't give a fuck about you, and they don't give a fuck about themselves. Alright? End of story. How do people not see that?
really are. And read about what they've really done.
True.
You might be surprised.
Yeah, use Google. Google will tell you unbiased information about all the candidates.
Yep.
If you
totally.
voted for the current administration,
Look, there's literally blue. Like, the thing is fucking blue. I just don't get why Trump always gets, like, made red. Shit is blue. His suits are always blue. Like, I don't know, man.
Oh, red. Red background. Interesting.
because you genuinely thought they would really help America, that's fine. That's
He's using psychology in this video with the blue and red, because blue is a calming color, right? And red is an aggressive color. That's something that should be fair. That should be something that you should avoid, right? And blue is a calming, relaxing, welcoming color, right? So he's using literal one-on-one psychology here, bro. Like, insane, bro. Actually insane. If he was truly unbiased in this video, right? And that's probably why he deleted it, because he got a bunch of like fucking hate and a bunch of like criticism about it. He would have kept it gray. Or white. That's what he should have done. That's what he should have done. Alright? Not red and blue, like changing in between. No, you should have kept it one color. Alright?
what you should always
That's nice.
do. Your vote and your voice matter.
Oh, he's saying that you should vote for Trump if you really believe Trump is the better candidate. Oh, never mind. I was completely wrong with everything I just said.
But don't be afraid to look at our country now.
Oh, never.
When Trump is running, the country is going down because Trump. And when Trump is not running, it's because of him. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense, man. That makes so much sense. Trump ruined the country. Biden fixed it. Biden didn't fix it. Trump is still on fault. Like, it's so dumb, man. Like, oh, American politics are a joke, I swear to God.
Never mind. He literally changed his tune. Nope, never mind. But don't be afraid to look at how bad the orange man is, guy.
Reconsider. There's
Trump defends white nationalism protesters from very fine people on both sides. Some, I don't know what the full thing says. Yeah, protesters should be protected, right? That's a left ideology, right? That's a left thing that people want, right? Right? Protesters should be fine. That's a thing the left really defends. You know, BLM, people that are literally just destroying or like breaking into stores and stealing shit, breaking things. Yeah, that's fine, right? That's fine. Yeah, totally. People are gluing themselves on the streets, blocking traffic. Yeah, that's fine, right? That's totally fine. White nationalist protesm, which probably is just gonna be like a protest about stop white hate. Because let's be honest, the majority of news sources are anti-white, pro-woke, pro-LGBTQ, anti-straight, like everything, bro. Like they're all against the majority of the people that live in America. But who cares, right? Who cares? They can protest. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. No. They can't. They can't protest. No. And if you support that, it's white nationalism. It's white supremacy. It's white privilege. It's all these fucking made up stupid labels and everything like that, right? What else do we have? Trump touts. I don't even know what that means. Puerto Rico response is fantastic despite nearly 3K dead. I don't know what that means. That's English, but I don't understand it. Trump attacks protections for immigrants from shithole countries in Oval Office meeting. Attacks protections for immigrants from shithole countries in Oval. Okay. MSNBC, yeah. That's definitely a trustworthy source. Yep. That's very trustworthy, yeah. I've never heard lies talk about with MSNBC. Nope, I've never seen lies. Nope, never in my life. Trump signs new transgender military ban. Oh, does he now? All right, cool.
There's nothing wrong with having
Reconsider, guys. Reconsider.
backed the wrong horse.
Never mind.
There is
You
some.
backed the.
Oh, here we go. U.S. to pull out of UNESCO again. I don't know what this shit means, bro. What does it mean? Worries about past dues and what it calls an anti-Israel bias. Westing is bailing on the group it helped found. I don't even know what this policy or whatever this means, bro.
Wrong horse.
Nothing wrong with seeing that horse running towards a cliff.
Oh, more. Hold on. 1 year since Trump's withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement. All right. Well, climate change is a myth anyway, so who cares?
And refusing to get off.
Oh, so there's something wrong about that. Okay.
Just because it's your horse. Vote. Vote as though children.
Oh, here we go. A record high immigrant children are currently being detained by the U.S. government. Report says, yeah, they're probably getting detained and reviewed to see if they are a viable person to have in their country. That makes sense. Like, if you invite somebody at your house, you better trust those people, or like at least know that they won't trash the shit out of it. This makes so much sense if you just understand context, bro. Who wants these like illegal immigrants in your country? Nobody, bro. Nobody wants that shit. No one. Because they're not gonna follow the rules. They're gonna commit crimes. They're gonna be homeless. They're gonna ruin shit. And just because, they're not all gonna do that. Obviously, all right? Every person is different, right? Some people go illegal into the country with the best of best intentions. And some people don't. But at the end of the day, you don't want the people that don't. You don't want the bad people. So you gotta segregate them to see who's the good and who's the bad. Like, this is a normal thing, bruh. It's so simple, but people just don't see it at all. It's so dumb.
Are being separated from their parents at the border.
That's an interesting way to, describe the.
Yeah, maybe not, I don't know, go into a country illegally. Whoa. I'm the bad guy now. Holy shit, man. Like, it's so stupid.
Legal immigration situation.
Vote as though it's your child being separated from you. Vote like trans.
Well, I won't put my child through that shit. Okay? Like, that's simple. What the fuck? Like, Insane. Go through the process. Oh, but it's dangerous in my country. Bro, you live in Mexico. Relax, okay? There's plenty of safe places in Mexico. Alright? There's no need for you to run, alright? There's no war. There's no nothing. Alright? Relax. And if there was war in like Middle Eastern, right? Or Northern Eastern or whatever the fuck. In East Europe. They're coming to us, alright? Coming to Germany, coming to Poland, they're coming to the Netherlands, they're coming to the France, they're coming to every single fucking other country, alright? All America has to deal with are Mexicans. Alright? Be fucking glad, okay?
People are being erased from the census and being told they do not exist. Vote like a black man was hanged.
Wait, what?
Situation.
Vote as though it's your child being separated from you. Vote like trans people are being erased from the census and being...
Oh my god, here we go. Transgender could be defined out of existence under Trump administration. Oh, how terrible. Mentally ill people are getting denied their fantasies and delusions. How fucking terrible. Like they say, love yourself for who you are, but meanwhile they're trying everything to be not who they are. That's insane to me, bro. Like, all about acceptance until you are not accepting their truths. That's crazy. Yeah.
Being told they do not exist. Vote like a black man was hanged from a tree for protesting police violence and police killing black men just for being black. Vote like...
Alright. No, I don't know all about that, but I do know that it happens. It definitely happens, but it also happens the other way around, alright? White people get shot by police too. Like, it's not a black versus white argument. It's a poor versus rich argument, okay? Poor people just have it worse in countries than rich people. That's just how it is. And then you say, oh, well, white people have the best. No, they're not. It's because they try to fit in. They try to actually be civil. They try to be whatever they are, right? They actually try to be a good person. And whenever people try to be good people, they get treated as good people. Who knew?
Like your president is a nationalist.
Oh.
Because he...
Bro, I hear that fucking word every single time. What the fuck is a nationalist, bro? What the hell does it even mean? Nationalist. I don't even know how to spell it. Here we go. Alright, here we go. A person who strongly identifies with their own nation and vigorously supports its interest, especially to the exclusion or detriment of the interest of other nations. Wow, how terrible would that be? People, somebody who cares about their country and tries to make the country as great as possible. How terrible would that be? How terrible would it be that the people that were struck by a hurricane got actual financial support instead of some fucking irrelevant fucking war going on fucking Europe? How about that? You know? Imagine a country that has the morals and values that care about their own people to a degree that they would send financial support whenever they need to, instead of wasting it on a war where people are just going to die regardless. And supporting that war is just going to make more people die. Like, how terrible would that be? Wow. How terrible. How terrible it is to be a nationalist. That's crazy, bro. That's so insane. How terrible.
He is.
Ah. I see.
Defined by a white racial identity. Oh, yeah, that's not what Kamala Harris did. No. No, that's not happening. No. That never happened. They definitely did not do that. No. They totally not did. No. But meanwhile, whenever you didn't vote for Kamala Harris as a black person, you got scrutinized for racial betrayal. You got called Uncle Tom. You got called all these fucking racial slurs. Because guess what? The people that are most racist are black people against other black people that don't agree with them. I've seen it all over fucking social media, man. There's no worse racists out there than black people criticizing other black people because they have different opinions of theirs. There's nothing worse, bro. Because white racism gets erased, which is good. Okay? Racism should be a thing, alright? They shouldn't be accepted. It should be against the policy of every single website out there, right? But black racism? If you go on like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, bro, can say the wildest shit. Honestly, they can say the wildest shit they want.
I wonder what he could mean by this.
Vote like the term
This is an animation YouTuber, by the way.
alt-right is now a household term for fascism and hate.
What does this have to do with alt-right? What the fuck?
Because it is. Vote like
Oh, is that how it is? Okay. Alt-right is fascism and hate. Yes. Yes. Yep. Of course.
alt-right is now a household term for fascism and hate.
What does this have to do with alt-right? What the fuck?
Because it is. Vote like Jewish people are being gunned down in a synagogue like it's 1939.
That's pretty fucked up. Not sure what Trump had to do with that.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would he say that? Vote like... What? What does it have to do with Jews? What the fuck?
Exact thing, but yeah, you're right. That's pretty fucked up. Agreed. Agreed!
Because they are.
Yeah, in their own fucking country. The fuck? What? Bro. What? How about you say vote like people, like children in schools get shot? Oh wait, they are. Oh, that's Trump's fault? Why exactly? Oh, because he didn't do a gun reform? Biden didn't do it either? Oh, but he tried to. Oh, did he now? Oh, okay. Kamala Harris advertised it. Okay, cool. But it's Trump's fault it didn't happen, right? Because they all, like, for some reason, they say Trump has to do everything. But whenever the other candidates do it, they say, oh, well, they tried. Really? Alright, so it's like your expectations are on the ground for the left, and the expectations are through the roof for the right. Like, it's like you want them to prove their incompetence. And then go to the right and like say all the right candidates, you want them to prove that they are the bad person that you think they are. Fuck, man. Like I said, bro, American politics are a joke.
Red background, by the way.
Vote like this is the world we live in. Because it is. And if now isn't the time to get political, then it never will be.
Damn.
Vote like you love humans.
Wow.
Nobody fucking loves humans, okay? I don't care who you are, alright? Nobody fucking loves humans. Because if you actually loved humans, that would mean you would love every single rapist, every single killer, every single other criminal on Earth. Any terrorists on Earth. You're not Jesus, bro. Don't even try to be. Alright? It's so stupid. Vote like you love humans. No, you don't. You don't love humans, okay? You might not dislike them. You might like them. But only select few. Alright? Because guess what? Humans is a collective. Alright? And the way you know which humans are good or bad are a individualism kind of thing. Alright? If you haven't met anyone else, right? If you haven't met anyone ever in your life, you don't know if he's good or bad. You don't know if she's good or bad, right? You don't know if they are until you meet them. And until then, you can't judge anyone for being good or bad, all right? Until then, you treat them neutral, right? Just normal, respectful, civilized, right? And when you learn more things about the person, then you can criticize this person. Until then, you should be respectful and civilized. That's it. So no, nobody loves humans, okay? And anyone who says they do are either fucking high junkies, they are living like this fucking delusional life because they're high on shrooms or weed or whatever, or they're just lying.
Vote like you love all humans.
You don't. Nobody loves all humans. Alright? Nobody loves all animals. Nobody loves all anything. Okay? Nobody even doesn't love all foods. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
And you believe that no one should be deported or beaten or killed because of how they look or where they were born or who they love or who they are.
Whoa. Okay. I was with him until the end. Or who they are. What if they are, I don't know, a criminal? What if they are a rapist? What if they are illegal? What if they are, you know, bad people? I mean, you're fine with scrutinizing white people for literally being white, right? At least your side is. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's the worst part. Siding with a side, that means you are the best and the worst of that side. That's why I don't say I'm right or left. I'm neither, bro. I'm me. I care about me, and that's about it. All right.
What even is this message? Like, I don't even know what he's talking about
Yeah,
at
it's
this point.
stupid.
It's like no one's deporting people because of how they look. All right.
Nope.
Like, that has never been the argument anywhere, or who they love or who they are,
That's true too. Yep.
or where they're born, unless they're in America illegally. I'm pretty sure that's the only caveat.
Correct.
Vote like you're a human. Vote because you love America.
Yeah.
Because you know it's broken and you need.
Oh, America's broken. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. It looks pretty good to me. I mean, the only thing I see that is like bad about the United States, that is worse than in any other country, are the school shootings. To be honest, school shootings obviously are terrible, right? But that's the only thing I can think of that are actually terrible about living there. I mean, I guess if you're broke, you know, if you don't have a job, it's not the greatest country on earth, that's for sure, but it's not the worst either, let's be honest.
Need to be the one to repair.
Like, if you can complain about like living in the worst country on earth, right? Meanwhile, you have a Gucci bag or like an iPhone or any other expensive shit and say, I'm broke, I can't afford shit. Well, maybe you should, I don't know, buy things that are not beyond your financial capacities. Whoa, that's a controversial opinion.
it again.
You're a blue guy over here.
Because if you don't,
This is you, by the way.
nobody else will.
No.
Vote.
No! Yeah, beautiful. If this would have been a parody, I would have thought it was very funny. It wasn't a parody. It was, in fact, a very slimy... Like, dude, when he showed this image, like, the first time I saw this when it was on his channel. Because, again, I was a fan of this guy, and I saw it when it was on his channel. He uploaded it the first time, with the red people beating up the black guy, and,
That's the only black character that he used, by the way. It was all red and bluish. That's the only time he used a black portray as the avatars that he uses. That's crazy to me.
the blue guy over here watching, like, that was wild. But anyway, so this was the beginning of the downfall of Jelloapocalypse. So Jelloapocalypse did a lot of random animation shits. As a liberal myself, this was pure cringe. Yeah, this was pure cringe. Indeed. So anyway, so this is how my hate boner began. It got worse. So here's a video from Hero Hey. I never actually watched this video. I just skipped through it to see if it was the topic that I wanted to do. Famous YouTuber caught ruining
I like Hero EA. Yeah, he makes some good videos.
anime localizations. That is right. They are taking Japanese anime and they are literally butchering them. So I'm gonna show you a couple of minutes of this just to get to the fun part.
Oh, is this the yeah, this is the mate thing, isn't it? The Dragon Maid thing?
But he actually does literally go mask off talking about how he's vandalizing art from Japan in order to fit some sort of political message. So we're gonna dive into this, and then we're gonna actually look at this One Piece video and see how fucking unhinged it is.
During all of the Niji Sanji stuff going on lately, there's been another situation also unfolding, one that's been kind of going under the radar. So let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people didn't know about this because of how much was happening at that point.
It involves a YouTuber and also a localization.
All right.
And this is by Niche Gamer. Let's take a look at what they got to say.
All right.
Update. The changes to Lovely Complex allegedly didn't make it to the final cut. Read here. Let's get the rest of the context first. So they say a freelancing contractor who worked on the English dub for Lovely Complex released a post boasting about his contempt for the original show and all the changes they made.
You heard correctly. Jelloapocalypse, the YouTuber, was boasting about how much he hated a show that he was dubbing. So he was proud about changing shit from the original art when he was just supposed to be translating it.
That gotta be that gotta be illegal, man. Honestly, that should be illegal. That should be like some I don't know. I don't even know what crime that should be, but that should be a crime. Honestly, they can make a new crime. I don't care. Make that shit a new crime, bro. If you don't do your job correctly, you should get a fine. I don't care.
You heard correctly!
In a now deleted / privated post, you can...
Bro, one thing that you will never catch me doing is delete a post, alright? Every single tweet I've tweeted out, like, from the day I started my account, it's still there. Thinking, did I have to... No, there were like a couple I had to delete. But that was because of Twitter itself. That was like before the transitioning of Elon Musk getting into Twitter, right? The policies were still a little bit wonky. And I guess I said something. I don't even know what I said. Honestly, I don't even know the tweet anymore. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. But that's the only one I had to delete. But that's because the platform literally forced me. Because otherwise I couldn't get my suspension. So, yeah. All my tweets are out there, bro. Every single one of them. I would like to say all my TikToks are always all out there too, but I got banned on TikTok recently, so that's great. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Same with Instagram. I don't use Facebook, so yeah.
You can find the archive here. YouTuber Brendan Blaber, Jelloapocalypse, explained his work on the series and his thought process behind the many changes he made to the anime series Lovely.
Now, I don't really care about like changes that much. Like, for example, the best example I always have is there is like this scene where in Pokemon where Ash Ketchum has like a onigiri, a rice ball, right? And in the localization, they have like I think a hot dog or some shit or some other Western food. And honestly, I don't mind that. That's fine, right? I think that is easier to digest for people that are not part of the Japanese culture, right? Or like have no understanding of the Japanese culture whatsoever. I think those things are fine, right? To make something more appealing for Western audiences like that, that makes sense, right? But the moment you start incorporating like this woke agendas or anything like that, like the Dragon Maid stuff, have you seen that shit, bro? Bro, that shit was wild. And the voice actress boasting about it too on a panel, that's just the insanest the most insane shit, bro. Insane.
Complex in the dub from Sound Cadence Studios.
Didn't you cover this before? Yes, I did. So we're only looking at this briefly right now, so I can give you kind of the background for what's going on here, but I'm gonna get into the One Piece shit.
So this is Jelloapocalypse. Isn't that the guy who made So This Is Basically Ruby? Because that video is actually pretty funny. What a shame that he's making...
I said the same thing. I like this content. I was a fan. And then I saw his vote video. And then I saw he was butchering anime. And I was like, oh my god.
In the news.
Now, personally, I can separate art from the artist. But the sad thing is, the first art from him that I saw was that One Piece thing. Like, it's hard to like him or his content when the only content I consumed was terrible. Awful. Like, genuinely.
now in this manner. Firstly, Blaber was not the individual hired for the job. Instead, he was contracted by writer and voice actor Marissa Lenti to assist them. SoundCannon CEO Amber
That's already a red flag, bro. What the fuck you mean she was not, like, hired initially or officially? What kind of shit is that?
Lee Connors sought to dub the show as cheaply as possible, as she's allegedly a fan of the series. So despite their open contempt for the source material, Lenti was working as the dub writer for free, and Blaber volunteered to help out.
Yeah, open contempt for the source material. Actively vandalizing art.
Throughout the post, Blaber attempts to justify censorship and changes from the source material, citing transphobic tropes, and his opinion that the main character Risa Koizumi is an actual psychopath and all-over useless freak.
That's right. Because the main character of the story that he is given the job to translate, because he thinks that the main character of the story is in fact cringe, he felt like it would be important for him to actively change the script for the dub. Yeah.
Bro, imagine this person face to face with the original mangaka that wrote this manga. Right? The original source material. And imagine him talking to him, saying the exact same shit that he's boasting about on social media. You know, bro, the best quote I always have is the quote from Mike Tyson. Internet has made people way, and I'm telling you, way too comfortable, bro. Like, people are not saying shit in real life that they're saying shit online, alright? And if you do, honestly, hats off to you, honestly. Like, the fact that you are willing to get beaten or killed for your opinion or stating something about whatever, that's, honestly, it's a bit dumb. I think that's very stupid, right? Because no opinion is worth your life, but I mean, it's commendable. Honestly, it is.
What's this say? It is quite unprofessional to openly talk trash about a property you've worked on in the industry.
Yeah, you don't say.
Lenti cannot express any opinions as they have an official relationship with Sound, Cadence Studios, Discotech, and Toy Animation. I, however, was a freelancing contractor and do not have any of those things. I am not speaking for Lenti anywhere in this post. Who can say what Lenti thinks? I'm sure I don't know. But I will tell you what I think, and I think that LazyKing is a bad...
I think your opinion is irrelevant. You should shut the fuck up and just translate the fucking thing, alright? Do your fucking job. Do the thing that you were hired to do, even though you weren't even hired for that shit. Guess what, bitch? Alright? That's what you should be doing, alright? Put your head down, get to work, and shut the fuck up.
show about Risa Koizumi, an actual psychopath and all over useless freak. Okay.
All right, so this is what Brendan Blamber was saying, all right? This is what Jelloapocalypse was saying. He's like, listen, guys, I know that I'm not allowed to, I know that the people that are actually working on this officially are not allowed to shit-talk it for being shitty, so I'm not going to talk about them. But I think it's shitty.
Okay, so there's the full quote there from Blaber, apparently. Now, these are just screenshots, and screenshots can be made up, but considering that Discotech Media actually took action against Jelloapocalypse...
Yeah, they then fired him, by the way.
Thank God. Thank God. That's normal. That's good. Imagine going against the CEO saying, oh, you suck. Like, imagine going to your boss and saying, it sucks. Your work sucks. Or, I want to do my job. It sucks. Like, what the fuck, bro? What's wrong with you?
/ Blaber for this. It seems like these are actually more likely to be real than not. Continuing though, the biggest point of contention for the dub writers involves Seiko, a trans woman who's introduced early on in the series. Early on, Risa dislikes her, citing some vague preternatural awareness that she's trans. Rather than try and maintain the original script as closely as they could, Blaber and Lenti went on cutting things, changing context, and otherwise altering dialogue from the original translation.
Do you see this
He even
shit?
You can't even criticize trans people because then you're a bad person. But you can criticize a white person or any other person that is right? Right? Anyone else who has like some religious beliefs that you don't believe in or political beliefs that you don't believe in, you can criticize them. But the moment somebody criticizes a trans person, a gay person, a black person, and any other fucking minority, even though it's not even a fucking truth, Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's why I hate the left, bro. I don't like the right, but I hate the left, bro. The left is so retarded. It's insane.
Says that you can watch the English dub with subtitles on to listen to our edits in real time.
Do you see this shit?
Let's check out this. The Seiko introductory episode is about Seiko's gender identity, so it's not like we could write it out entirely.
Oh, okay,
but we
so what
changed
do you
a
do?
lot of things to take the edge off.
Oh, let's take the edge off. So what do they change?
Nobuko's initial dislike of Seiko was changed from I don't know, I don't like her, my trans radar is going off, to being jealous there's another cute girl on campus and not wanting to lose out to a freshman.
What? That's not just a fucking edge off. That's just throwing away the whole knife. What the fuck?
That's a whole other thing. That is literally a whole other sentence.
In the sub, Otani and Risa's end of episode reactions could generously be called confused, but they got the spirit about the whole thing. We rewrote those to be a lot more supportive of Seiko, especially Otani's dialogue, which made it pretty clear he was still kind of disgusted by her.
Yep, they literally changed the entire dialogue of the characters in the show to be more trans positive when they were in relative.
Inclusion is only inclusion if one party gets a partial or like a more positive support than the other. That's inclusion, all right? Inclusion isn't, oh, it's a trans person and, you know, they get treated equally. No. They get special privileges. It's so stupid, bro. It's so dumb. It is so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. Oh, we all strive for equality. We all strive for inclusivity. Until there's actually inclusivity and fucking equality, bro.
Neutral instead of positive in the past. Yeah, if you don't want to dub a show, you don't have to dub a show. No one's forcing you to fucking translate this shit. But if you're gonna translate it, bro.
This like, oh, I was hired to translate Mein Kampf, but I hate Hitler, so I'm gonna make him, or I like Hitler, so I'm gonna make him a less of a bad guy. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That's some stupid ass shit. That's not your fucking job. That's not what you signed up to do. What the hell, bro? Also, the fact you can also tarnish the reputation. And I mean, not gonna lie, Toei Animation, or not Toei Animation. What's the dubbing studio called? I forgot. Is it? No, it's not Toei. It's not Toei. It's Funimation. There it is. Funimation, I think. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that one in Texas, right? You can tarnish their reputation, but they're already actively doing that with a lot of the voice actors, let's be honest. I think the ball started rolling, or the snowball, I guess, started rolling with the whole controversy surrounding the old voice actor for Broly, who was accused of a bunch of shit that, in the end of the day, never happened, but whatever.
Well, you don't have to actually change it to fit some sort of ideology.
There was even the option to acknowledge that the anime is a product of its time, a 2007 anime based off a manga which ran from 2001 to 2007. Not to excuse the content, but in order to preserve the series as it was for fans of the original. Instead, the changes were made by the writers, and even still, they weren't transparent about it. This bragging
This is why I don't watch dubbed anime, by the way. I'm a firm believer of not watching dubbed anime. I don't even watch Dragon Ball in dub anymore. Honestly, you can still watch Kai, I guess. You can still watch Kai, but Super, I don't trust Super, honestly. Honestly, bro, I don't trust it. And I also don't want to support it. I don't want to support like dub voice actors anymore. All right, I just don't. I just do not want to support them. Just how it is. They're always the worst part of the anime, anyways. Japanese voice actors are way better in the majority, anyways.
Post notwithstanding, Instead, Blaber exposes what the industry is doing in regards to these changes, which amounts to nothing. In fact, publishers like Discotek Media, Funimation, and Crunchyroll are allegedly encouraging localizers to do what they want, as long as they don't brag about it. Possibly why Blaber hit the post. Or
do you see how insane this is, by the way? They only fired him because he spoke out, not because...
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That's insane.
Because he actually changed the dialogue.
Or use certain buzzwords. So, once again, they did apparently take action here, but it seems like they allegedly only took action because of the bragging. If the bragging wasn't going on, they would have just...
They don't care. They don't care. They're just as fucking corrupt as anyone else. They don't give a shit. They only fired him because he spoke out and he bragged about it.
Let this slide, apparently.
The nail that sticks out gets hammered. And if you don't stick out, you won't get hammered. That's just how it is.
Make of that what you will. Let's take a look. Jello then allegedly saying, of note, most anime distributors do tend to ask that you don't advertise changes like making things less transphobic. This is because large swaths of the anime community are racist /
Oh yeah. Yep. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Of course. That's totally why. Yeah. Totally why. Yeah.
Sexist / transphobic, etc.
This is how he thinks of the anime community, by the way.
This is just Sweet Baby Inc. But in the anime community, bro. Like, the whole like thing about Sweet Baby Inc. is that they want to fucking destroy the gaming sphere, gaming everything, to build it back up in a better version where there is inclusion, which was always a thing in video games, but whatever. But their inclusion is bad written characters, annoying characters with pronouns, storylines that don't make sense, horribly looking grotesque fucking characters, and all the things you can think of that are terrible in video games right now. And the majority of them is making women uglier than they have to be. Like, they can have a beautiful actress that is gonna be portrayed into the game, and it just completely butcher her. That's like, if that was me, bro. Like, imagine somebody, not happening, but imagine somebody asked me, "Yo, we're gonna make a character in a video game, and we want you as our model." Not happening, obviously, but you know. And they butcher the fuck out of my model. They make me uglier than I already am. I'm suing. I'm dead ass suing. That's why they only hire people with the same mindset, because otherwise they sue the fuck out of them. You think if that gorgeous lady that was the model for fuck, I forgot the name. Stellar Blade? If they butchered her? You really think she wasn't gonna speak up about that? No. Them motherfuckers did a fucking great job, alright? They cooked the fuck out of that shit. Honestly, I don't know how, but the in-game model doesn't even compare to the real, like human. Not in a bad way. I think the real person is just prettier than in the game. But in the game, she's fucking ridiculously gorgeous. Right? And I'm losing my voice, so I'm gonna get some fucking water. Because I've been rambling about this video, bro. Holy shit. I might as well stream this shit, because this video is already 1 hour and 10 minutes long. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue.
Large swaths of the anime community are racist, sexist, transphobic, etc. Okay? Quote from Jelloapocalypse. So therefore, when you do change dialogue, which you should do, you shouldn't advertise that you changed dialogue, because it'll make the army of racists upset.
No, that's gonna happen regardless. Because if people read the manga and they realize that the localization butchered the fuck out of the original work, they're gonna be upset. But the reason why they say don't speak up, it's because you're a tree in an open field and it's fucking thundering, alright? It's fucking lightning, or whatever. What's this fucking called? Storming. Oh, is that it? Okay. It's storming, alright? And it makes you the only target. So the reason why they say, shut the fuck up, if you do this shit, you'll be a target. You'll get targeted. You'll be the fucking donkey that get dunked on. That's for your own protection, you moron. This company doesn't say this because, oh, otherwise people get mad. No, people are gonna get mad regardless. And they know that, but they don't give a shit because they don't care. Alright? These companies don't care. They're so into this whole, like, woke mind hive bullshit that they don't care about the source material. They don't care about anything. They just care if their fucking agenda gets pushed into mediums that they don't fucking belong into. But regardless, they say that shit so you don't become a fucking target. Because you are a fucking moron if you do that. Alright? Because these said racists or transphobes or whatever, some of them are fucking mental because the community is so fucking gigantic. They could fucking swat your ass. They could look you up. They could hunt you down. They could kill you in the worst scenario. That's why they say it. Shut the fuck up. If you do this shit, this is for your own damn protection, and you can't even fucking understand that. That's the worst part about this, to be honest. Like, if he doesn't do it, others gonna do it. Like, we already know the dub side, right? The Western idea of anime. Even the people that produce the Western anime, or the Western localization of anime, hate the medium, hate the fucking source materials, hate Japan. And it's just like with gaming. The majority of these companies that are very big, Ubisoft, fucking Blizzard, Naughty Dog, Sony, like all these companies that are all like all into the woke bullshit, all into the DEI. We're getting, this is literally the equivalent of DEI in gaming. Like, they want to destroy every single thing that people like. They want to destroy them with their own agendas. They want to destroy them with their own ideologies. They want to destroy every single fun people have that are different in their opinion. And these buzzwords that they're all racist, transphobes. The majority of these criticisms are just, why the fuck did you make an ugly ass character? That's the criticisms. Have you heard anyone complaining about Jelloapon in Attack on Titan? No. No. He's so, like, one, I think the only black guy in Attack on Titan. I haven't heard any buzz about that. It's not that people in the anime community hate inclusion. Like, it's just people hate bad writing. People hate unlikable characters in a bad written way. Like, and definitely when you fuck with their source material that they like. That's like, imagine if somebody writes a story about their dog, right? Let's say it's Chinese. A Chinese story writes a story, a beautiful story about their dog, right? And then people localize that story that hate dogs, like with a fury passion. And they butcher the fuck out of your story.
And will descend upon a company's social media page for weeks for the strangest things.
Yeah, so strange.
Discotech added a content warning on one of their discs and got flacked for that, so they're understandably a little skittish now. Yeah. Funny/crunchy works like this too. TLDR, most anime distributors don't care if you make things nicer or more gay or add more representation.
But you should not be making things more gay. You should be translating. That is your job.
They just ask that you don't flaunt the changes or use buzzwords. translation and localization discourse has taken.
Right, but anyway, and then he says, frankly, having the dub come out this good in the end is a little frustrating. Anyone who watched the show as a kid and had fond memories of it revisits the dub and thinks, wow, it's as good as I remembered. No, it isn't. We made it good. This show sucked.
Bro is like preaching, like he dubbed what's that anime called again? Ghost Stories. Like that's what he's like trying to like preach. The only reason why Ghost Stories dub is so funny is because people that actually were funny written it. That's why. Now I don't know what this like show is about or manga is about. And I don't know specifically what they did to the dub. But saying that an anime that is eligible for a dub sucked ass, so you had to make it better, is insanity.
Okay, this is artistic vandalism. This is just actively vandalizing a piece of art. And then he got fired, and it was pretty embarrassing and humiliating. Love to see that. That's all pretty nice. And it's like the statement regarding the contractor, they ended up firing him.
Good.
Huge dub. He will never be working in the industry again because that's
Good.
fucking insane. It appears they'll no longer be working with Jelloapocalypse in the future, but the reasoning is lack of professional discretion and not.
Yep. It's because he violated the terms of a contract. That's why he got fired. That's the only fucking reason. And that's why you don't support this fucking company. If these are not your values, you don't fucking support it. That's how simple it is. Just like with those guys, if you don't like our game, don't buy it. And guess what? The game didn't get bought. And then they're like, oh my god, why did the game get bought? It's almost like the CEO of the fucking company said, don't buy our game if you don't like it. What? It's almost like if you don't actually listen and care about your community, people are not gonna give a fuck. Crazy, bro. Mind blowing.
Not active artistic vandalism. So anyway, this is the guy we're talking about here, and I'm sure he has nothing good to say about One Piece. So he just released this video today, like literally 24 hours ago, posting, this is basically One Piece. Part of a series that I genuinely did like in the past, but based on what people were telling me this was actually about, it's just going to show an insane amount of disdain for this anime manga.
Actually
and literally flame Oda for incredibly petty-seeming personal reasons.
Correct.
So let's dive into this shithole, why don't we? Grab onto your bubblegum. Today we're laughing at more idiots on the internet. It's a good time.
OP's is the story of Loosey Goosey. He plays things fast and loose.
Honestly, the worst part is that I got premium, so this bitch got paid every single fucking cent that I watched that video for. That's honestly my worst part. Every single fucking minute I watched that piece of garbage fucking ass video, he got every single premium fucking dollar of that shit. Insane.
But he got too loose, and now he's all wiggly.
Listen, I'm not gonna say cringe, okay? I'm not gonna say... I used to be a fan of this guy. But anyway, moving on. We're just gonna get into the actual criticism.
He's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo.
The government has been lying.
Bro, I just realized they made fucking Vivi black.
Fan of this guy. But anyway, moving on. We're just gonna get into the actual criticism.
He's made of rubber. How did that?
Look at that, bro. They made Vivi fucking black. And Robin, but I guess she was black in this arc. With the dark skinned Robin. In the anime though, in the manga, she'd never been black, she'd never been dark, she'd never been anything but white. Alright? Anything but pale. But whatever. That's just because of the colors that they used in 90s animes. They were just very much darker than the rest. And nowadays, you can make better art. Alright, better clarity art. And everything is just can be brighter than it used to. That's how it is.
happened?
The government has been lying to you.
All right.
Our true history is written on magic Legos.
True.
The gum
True.
fruit isn't real. There are weasels on the moon. Cast away
All
your
real.
shackles, my brothers, and rise! Rise!
Like, I like the first section of this video too. That was the issue, actually. Like, I didn't point it out, but when I was editing, I realized they put this guy in the video, bro. I forgot his name, but he was one of the movie characters from Strong World, I think. And he was like in competition with Roger, which in the end, honestly, I don't buy for a second. Now that we know how powerful Roger actually was. But that was maybe just his delusion, you know? He just was so delusional that he thought he could compare it to Roger, right?
All true. Based. Honestly, that's just based. I respect that.
It's the great age of pirates.
All right.
A pirate is defined as anyone who sails a boat. And Lucy Goosey is gonna be king of them all.
Yeah, because the Marines do not exist. Thank you for literally making fun of One Piece for some reason. Yeah, no, that didn't sound like very much plot summary to me. I mean,
Nope.
listen, I'm sorry for criticizing him and his video and stuff, but I guess this reminds me of like old Nux content. Not even gonna lie, not hating too much, but yeah, no, that's not the definition of a pirate.
To do that, he needs to conquer the Grand Line, an inaccessible ocean that you could easily leave and come back to.
Oh, good point for someone that didn't actually watch the fucking show. Listen, I'm no One Piece expert over here, but you literally cannot leave and come back to it.
Yep.
The reason why you can't get to the line is because there is no wind or air pressure on the. Oh my fucking god! It's inaccessible by the rest of the world. It's so hard to get to the Grand Line.
Yep. You can literally only get to the Grand Line through the mountain. Or if you're Marines, you have like special passages that you can. And the Marines have like ships, special ships that can go through the Calm Belt, I think. But I haven't really seen any evidence of that, so I'm not sure if that's correct.
It's a line that you could just go to. No, it's not.
It's
Watch the
fucking
show.
Yep.
Easily.
I mean, if you need to, if you like forgot your keys or something, it's not a big deal. You can just come right back in there.
Yeah, except you literally can't. But anyway, Nux forgot paddle boats. Huge Nux L. Yeah, no, but
yeah.
it's really not easy to get to the Grand Line.
People on the Grand Line have the power of devil.
Like he put fucking... Ah, man, like... Like, he put my boy Wex, dude. I forgot his name. Mr. 3. But he got a real name. I just forgot. Like, he's like a very underrated character. And it was so cool that he actually put it in. Like, he really... Listen, man. Either he doesn't know shit about One Piece, right? Or he just deliberately made everything up, right? He just lied out of his asshole about this video, about One Piece. Or he just wrote a script and the people illustrating this, which are fucking fantastic, by the way. The illustrators did a fantastic job. I think the art in this animation, or in this video, is very good. The animation is also pretty fun, pretty okay. I mean, there's not huge animations, right? There's just, you know, a couple of frames that changes it between, right? But I think the illustration in this video is very well made, right? I never criticized that in a second because I thought it was good. Some choices were a bit weird, right? Because they made Usopp very black, they made Robin very black, and they made Nami a fucking lesbian. But outside of that, that could just be the direction, you know? He probably gave the directions on what they did, and they did what they asked, you know? That's just how it is.
That's not true. People have the power of devil fruits anywhere. A lot of them are just powerful and happen to go to the Grand Line for vanity reasons.
Fueled by the dreams of what humanity could
Correct.
be. You know,
Like, they got... Bro, look at this. They got Vegapunk and everything.
oh, those dreams we all got.
True.
I want to wear someone like a jacket.
Yeah.
I wanna squeeze.
Devil fruits is all about dreams. Listen, we don't talk about modern day One Piece's understanding of devil fruits.
The person until milk comes out.
I want to gain weight.
I also want to gain weight, but in a more useful.
Bro, it bothered... This section bothered me so much, bro. Because... Hold on. Let me get the descriptions of these devil fruits, because you say they're different, but they're not. Or you say they're same, but they're not. So this is all Miss Wednesday, I think. Oh no, Vivi is Wednesday. All Miss Sunday is Robin. Miss Valentine. Oh yeah, that's her name. Yeah. Okay, so this is what the wiki says about her powers, by the way. Herself. Oh wait, let me just pop it on screen. You know, so that you know I'm not lying. That I'm just reading of this wiki, right? Here we go. Mikita ate the Kiro no Mi, a Paramecia type devil fruit which allows her to freely manipulate her body weight at will. Manipulate. All right, remember that, kids. Remember that. All right, so this is the other character he was talking about, Meskiff or whatever the fuck his name was. McVice. Yeah, there it is. Now his devil fruit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He ate a ton no Mi, a Paramecia devil fruit that allows him to drastically increase his own body weight. Alright, just recap. Alright. So, allows her to freely manipulate her body weight at will. Allows him to drastically increase his own body weight. So what is the difference between these two? This woman, all right, she can manipulate her weight, okay? And this guy can make himself heavier. So they might be similar, right? But let's be honest, her ability can be used in more than just the way she uses it. His ability can't, okay? He only got what he got, and he can become heavier. She can become very light and heavy. All right, she can become lighter as well. Like, she can manipulate. It's so stupid, man. This is like an on-off switch. This is like a fucking piece of clay. You can manipulate it however the fuck you want it. All right. I bet if she was very good at her ability, let's say she gets an awakening, she could possibly, like, what if she like throws a punch and like in the last second she increases the weight of her fist, right? So it hits harder. Or she decreases the weight of her fist and at the end, before impact, increases the weight of her fist. Like, there's way more things you can do with this. This, he can only become heavier and turn it off. That's it. So yeah, that just bothered me when I was editing the video. Like, these are not the same, all right? And how he portrayed it, like, I can become heavier and I can also become heavier. It's just a half truth. And honestly, that's worse than lying.
This way.
I hope nobody notices we have the exact same power.
Alright, here it is again. Here it is again, bro. Also, this comes from the genius that made up an ability called Dumb. She can create a force field around herself that makes everything drown out. Every sound is drowned out. Nobody can hear you and she can't hear anyone else. Which coincidentally can always also dumb down people and weapons. Wasn't disclosed before. No, she didn't even know that existed. But yeah, that comes from the genius that made that an ability. Criticizing One Piece, that's insane. Just plagiarize One Piece, like, to the T, bro. That's literally just Corazon's Devil Fruit. Like, it's fucking insane.
They literally all have different powers. There's no way. There is no way, dude. Yep. Oh my god.
There are dozens of devil fruits, each with different powers that make them all distinct. Asterisk. Parameciums are silly boys that turn you into a sinky, stinky weirdo. Loogie Froogies give you control over an element. You can squoogle your body to avoid attacks and also generate something, which Parameciums can't do.
No!
Yep.
Except for the ones that can. Those.
No! This is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. No!
They're called special parameciums, which can also be spelled like this. And then there's furries. But
Zone transforms you into a creature. Paramecia gives you an ability. Logia transforms you into an element. Like, this is the most obvious fucking shit on the planet.
Yep, but he just doesn't understand that shit at all. Or just purposely misunderstands it for the sake of comedy. Fucking hell, bro. What a joke.
Listen, I get if you hate One Piece, but that is, aside from the Zone being furries, this, what?
But they're ugly. With such varied powers, old P.
They're ugly. Look at Chopper, bro. He's cute as fuck. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh my god, I'm just getting pissed again. God, I hate this fucker, bro.
This is pretty wacky. Right. Which is to say, most fights are just two people whacking each other until one of them decides to fall down.
Isn't that every fight?
I swear some of these are good. Give me an Usopp or a Robin fight.
An Usopp and a Robin fight? Those are the good fights? Oh, I'm dying.
Yep, he has the expectations of two characters to fight, even though their main drive and their main thing about their characters doesn't even correspond to fighting. But when they do, it's worth it. Alright? I can't think of any fight that Robin or Usopp did that was disappointing. Alright? None of them.
I'm dying. I'm swearing some of these are good, like Usopp and Robin. Does he just hate One Piece?
Yep,
yes, he does. He did the
100%.
same thing for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He literally just hates this shit.
There's no way. He did. Do I want to put myself through that? Do I want to watch that JoJo's video? I'll think about it.
And he makes believe that it's like a quirky... I get Luffy versus Luffy.
The strongest character.
Robin literally gets a bunch of fights. No, she's not one of the main characters, but she literally gets a lot of fights. She fights the guy in Sky Island. She fights in like every single arc. She gets a fight.
Yep.
She fought Cavendish. Like, yep, sexism.
Yeah.
Classic One Piece hater thing to say. Yep, sexism. That's why.
Yep. One Piece is anything but sexist, bro. Because there's a bunch of female characters in One Piece that are very respected, very well written, and overall very great characters that get the respective moments. Like, look at Vivi, look at Bon, no, not Bon Clay, not Bon Clay, Bonnie, Hancock, bro, Yamato. Like, there's so many good female characters, like Nami, Robin. You know, I didn't want to like get the obvious answers right away, right? But my brain just, I don't know, brain fart. I know a shit ton about One Piece, but some, like, whenever I want to talk about it or like want to like actively say something, I just somehow like, I don't know, just brain fart or something. But yeah, like, there's so many good female characters in the show, and just labeling it as sexism is just fucking stupid, bro.
That's why. There's no way, bro. There's no fucking way.
Oh, come aboard and bring.
Ha! Sexism. Ha! Oh, I'm dying, bro. I'm dying.
A long chapter count for the biggest serialized adventure manga in history, only to find that the adventure stories aren't as good as the thriller and espionage ones, and the author should probably just be writing that.
God, his takes piss me off again, bro. I already know his takes. It's just gonna piss me off again. Holy fuck, man. Oh, fuck.
What is with these thinly veiled hate comments towards Oda, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Stop lying. Robin Post Time Skip had like one fight. I mean, she had a lot of fights. I mean, she had one major fight in Dressrosa. But she had a bunch, like, she fought Treble in Dressrosa. She fought Cavendish in Dressrosa. But anywho, shitting on him for making bad adventure stories and he should just write a different manga instead is wild disrespect.
That's insane, bro, because literally the most selling manga in the fucking earth, bro. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Fuck, bro.
Revel in excitement and watch as Lucy has to
Bro is literally, bro. I don't really like to use the term tourist. Yeah, that's the one. I don't like to use the term tourist for mediums for entertainment, because I think every single medium should have tourism, all right? Because you can look, it's like window shopping, right? Every single medium is like window shopping. You look to see if you think something is good or not, and if you don't think it's good, then you walk away, right? You're not gonna go in the store, say, that dress right there is ugly. I don't like it. Get it out of the store. Get it out of here. No. Every single fucking normally mentally capable person would be like, oh, it's a dress I don't like. Okay. Too bad. And then walk off. Look for another store. See if you can find a dress somewhere else. Like, tourism is the best for mediums. Until people like this. Until he's the Karen of the fucking anime community, bro. He complains about shit that doesn't matter, that is untrue, that he's just lying about, and creates controversy / drama about things that are not that deep.
punch the bad man in order to stop the natural disaster from crashing down and destroying an island that's shaped like a circle. This is every single arc.
Ah! No!
Sometimes Oda gets worried that the 12-year-old boys who read his boob comic don't think it's cool enough, so he...
Yes, because if you are a One Piece fan, you are a 12-year-old boy that's reading a boob comment. A boob comment. You've heard correct. You've seen correctly. That is what this story is.
I'm 12. Yep. I'm 12. Yep. I'm 100% 12-year-old. Yep. Yep. You're right. You're right. I'm not 25. I lied. I'm 12. I'm just like him. I'm a liar. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I have to like come out and confess, but I'm actually 12. Sorry. I know the beard, you know, that's why I keep it, you know, to make myself, you know, look like I'm actually a 20-year-old. But actually, I am 12 years old, all right? Obviously.
The Circle Island getting destroyed by a natural disaster that he punches. Except
Punk Hazard had nothing to do with that at all. That's the worst part as well. Like, literally, Punk Hazard, the ice and the fire was because Akoji and Akainu were fighting for the position of captain? Marine captain? I don't know what the term is. Anyway, the leader of the Marines after Sengoku reassigned. And that's why Punk Hazard is fucked up like that. But no, it's because Luffy punched it really hard. God, I hate this cunt.
and ironically, not for most of the arcs. Suspiciously, look, there's a lot of repetition in One Piece. I'm not gonna lie, but to say that every arc is the same is just kind of disingenuous.
He decides to draw everything on fire for a few panels and then forgets about it.
He's on fire! He must be from the jungle!
What?
Mistake.
Let's see if he understands the jungle pun or joke or whatever it is.
Still aren't high enough! Quick, hit him with a poison that doesn't work!
That poison literally worked, by the way. A bunch of his men died because of it. Because he selfishly enough did not give him all his subordinates a mask to make sure that they didn't die from the gas. But yeah, let's say it didn't work. Fuck me, man. God.
Crew we're cruising the sea with. Alola Molazo is the right-hand man who holds his swords like an idiot and can teleport in front of any woman.
Yeah, let's go.
As long as it's for sexist reasons.
Oh, Zoro's a sexist. Let's go. We got. This is why I love this guy's videos.
Cue the clip. Cue the clip. Cue the clip where he literally cuts Monet in half. If that's not fucking equality, I don't know what is.
Because he's very easy to slap the sexist card on everybody. You see, Zoro is not sexist. Zoro is racist. Can we get it right, please?
No, Nox, don't. No, Nox, no. No, the people that are gonna watch this are idiots. Don't make them to believe that shit, man. Oh, I like the Zoro's racist meme as much as the next guy, but holy shit, bro. Some people are going too far with it.
Zoro fights the black guy in every single arc, and I would argue that that's not coincidence. You had an opportunity to make a really good fucking joke, and you called him a sexist for no reason. Bro, ain't no way.
He got no jokes because he's stupid. All right, he's not good at writing. We already knew this. All right, he's a dumbass moron that shouldn't have as much subscribers as he has. I bet a bunch of them are just dead subscribers because a couple of them like the Basically Is series, and then that's it, and then it never came back. You know? You know what? Fuck it. This video is gonna be long anyway. Fuck it. I don't care. Yeah. Jelloapocalypse. Yeah. Okay.
Bet.
Jelloapocalypse. There we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, views. For 1.9 million subscribers, he gets 30k, 29k, 2040, 24, 26, 6. Alright. 1.2 million views. That's crazy to me, bro. That's it? 1.9 million views, and in 30 days, he only gets 1 million views? Alright, welcome to my channel analytics. I have a total of 6k subscribers, okay? I'm just a small YouTuber, obviously. And I get 30k in 30 days. 30k. That is more than 60%? I'm not quite sure. I don't know math like that, but 30k for a 6k subscriber video. Like, I get more views than I have subscribers. This guy gets less views than his subscribers. So that just proves, right, that all the tourists that come to his channel are not subscribed. Just how it is. I bet if I go to his analytics, I bet like 30% of his people that watch his videos are not subscribed. Honestly. But he's going downhill. Look at this. 30 dailies minus 330. Weekly minus 2.3k. Minus 10k. Meanwhile, I'm up. Not by a lot. Oh, I don't have 6k. My bad. I don't. The fuck did I say? I almost have 6k. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. But I'm up, baby. I'm growing. Bro is dying. Not by a lot. You know, he's bleeding a little bit, but that's about it. Anyway, obviously those stats are not, you know, facts. You know, they're not the most accurate, but whatever.
Nami is a cat burglar who gets more pussy than the rest of the crew combined.
What is even going on?
Look, Vivi is black here again.
Dude.
My man! In light of recent.
And Usopp is also black, even though he's never been black. He never was black. And people should just shut the fuck up, alright? Usopp is just not black. Deal with it, okay? Just fucking deal with it.
Allegations, our crew has decided to cut ties with Mr. Vinsmoke.
Ah, yeah, Sanji, he's the pervy Sanji thing, it's too much. We gotta cut that out.
We are currently in talks to replace him with the hot, suave, good version of Sanji from the Netflix.
You know what the thing is with Sanji? Sanji might be a gooner, but he got elegance to it. He doesn't sexually harass women. He goes up to them, talks to them, you know, be all swoon and like trying to wrist them up. He doesn't do like all this weird shit like grabbing their titties or some shit, bro. Like this whole notion that Sanji is a fucking pervert and weirdo and like sexual harasser, like show me the clip where he sexually harasses a person. Show me one.
Adaptation.
Yes, because the pervy anime character, yeah, that's a little problematic.
Ooh, okay, now Robin is the most interesting character in One Piece.
She's a woman!
Oh, never mind. I thought he was actually going to say something positive for a change, because Robin probably has the most complex and interesting backstory in all of One Piece as a female character, by the way.
Robin is so respected in One Piece that whatever she says, Luffy trusts 100% of her judgment. Same with Nami. Because Luffy knows his weaknesses and he filled them by and he filled the weaknesses with other people. All right? He filled those roles that he couldn't perform himself with the people he trusts in his crew. And there's nothing more telling than the whole crew anonymously agrees with every sentiment that both of these women say. If Nami says there's going to be a storm, everyone's going to prepare for a storm. If Robin says the Poneglyph is a Big Mom's place, everyone's going to believe that it's a Big Mom's place. If Robin says this is not the Poneglyph to find the One Piece, everyone's going to believe that this Poneglyph is not the one to find the One Piece. But yeah, no, she's a woman. She doesn't matter. God, bro. Fuck. How did he upload this? No. Fuck uploading, bro. Write the script. Write the fucking script. How? This is not even rage bait anymore, man. At this point, this is just blatant hatred.
Why is Usopp so dark? I don't know, because Brendan Blabber needed to add his representation, I guess. In one, I guess. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You watched the live action.
Robin is the most interesting character in One Piece.
She's a woman!
Yep, because Zoro hates women, apparently. I mean, I didn't gather this from reading 1,000 chapters of the manga, but maybe yes.
Zoro doesn't even hate women. That's not even true.
Sorry, I guess that's all the time we have. Marketable plushie, fish.
Disrespecting Chopper is also crazy to me. A fish making Jinbei one of the fucking crewmates, or not even making him a crewmate, but just saying fish. That's just racism. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care, bro. That's just fucking blatant racism. If anything in this video, that's fucking racism, bro. Fuck out of here. Making Jinbei a fucking fish.
Bones!
No way he forgot Frankie! I can't with this! There is no way he forgot Frankie!
I wonder why. Maybe he represents America. He probably hates America too. Oh wait, he does. Yes, I forgot he actually does. Yeah. That's not a coincidence, man. He forgot Frankie because he established a American stereotype and he hates Americans, so he doesn't want to put it in. That's how it is.
Frankie.
The rest!
He actually forgot Frankie. There's no way! There's no way!
Main the Mizzen Mask with the main cast where most of them are so mid that their boat has more personality than they do.
Whoa! You didn't tell me our boat was from the jungle!
Trade in your straw hat.
What is that joke? Okay.
Thank you! I thought I was crazy for not understanding the joke, but he's a fucking retard. Thank you, bro. Clarity, fuck.
Tinfoil one and delve deep into the mysteries of the world. Fight back against an all-powerful evil government and the lapdogs who work as their enforcers. Except the ones the author thinks we're supposed to like.
Oh my god, there's no fucking way! There is no way he's reading it from the perspective of every single person that is in the government is evil. There is no way that's his take!
He doesn't understand nuances, bro. He is a fucking retard. He doesn't understand nuance. He doesn't understand context. He doesn't understand complex written characters. He doesn't understand complicity. That's because he's a fucking moron. He is so surface brain. If you throw him into the ocean, he'll float because his fucking head is filled with air.
I hear the hatred in his voice. Yeah, you're supposed to like Aokiji and Garp. you're supposed to like them, even though, imperialist, authoritarians, there is no way you can hate Garp. Oh, but he's part of the oppressive evil government.
Yep. Insane.
That's why earlier he described the pirates as anyone that has a boat, because he literally doesn't view pirates as bad guys. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This is insane. Part of the government, evil oppressors,
Even though they're
Why are they fucking awful? Like, bro, what are you talking about? Wait, Garp is unironically one of the goats. Like, how on earth is Garp a bad guy? How can you is it just because he's part of the government?
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's
free
probably
the
it.
oppressed
Okay.
peoples of the world in a setting where all slaves will eventually become racist slavers themselves.
I mean, that's just objective reality, bro. People that get imprisoned retaliate. If it's unfair, they retaliate. Look at the Luigi stuff right now. If he's the shooter, I still am not pretty convinced that he is actually the shooter, right? But if he is, right? If he is the shooter, like, it makes sense, bro. The more you oppress people, the harder they're gonna fight and push back. It's that easy. Why do you think people voted for Trump? Duh. Because the truth and objective realities got suppressed to the point where you can't even question. No, you can't even argue about certain topics. And you're bewildered by the fact that the majority of people voted for the person that is against wokeness. Wow. I mean, obviously he doesn't understand it because he's a fucking surface brain dweller fucking retard.
Every sentence he says is unironically dumber than the last.
Yep.
Every slave gets...
Also, Sachi is an octopus, right? He turned into a good guy. He saw the wrongs in his ways about hating humans. And he turned into a good guy after Arlong Park got taken down. The majority of Fishman Islands don't hate humans, even though they were all enslaved. All fishermen were enslaved. Hell, the whole thing about Fishman Island was that there was a human that was kind to them, and they killed her. There's bad and good people, bro. There's not just objective racism. There's good and bad people. And both good and bad people have done racist or said racist things.
It's freed and becomes a slaver themselves.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's just tear that one apart for a second.
Also, why did they make the fishmen black? Are you insinuating that fishmen are black people? Why? Because they got enslaved? Well, guess what, retards? Jews got enslaved. Chinese people got enslaved. Europeans got enslaved. Like, every fucking person, every fucking civilization, every fucking culture had slavery in some era. Stupid retard, man.
Well, Hancock was a slave, slave, never became a slaver.
Correct.
Arlong was never a slave, so you can't say that he was...
Arlong was not a slave, correct, but he did inherit the racism aspect of his ancestors that were enslaved.
A slave that became a slaver. The octopus guy was never a slave.
Sachi,
was
yes.
a slave, but never became a slaver. Luffy was kind of a slave at one point and never became a slaver.
Luffy was a slave? I don't know about that. Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
This is insane. Free the oppressed, and he shows a fishman from Arlong's crew. Either he didn't watch the show, or this is the most disingenuous video I've ever seen in my life.
It is. It is
like,
the most
I am so
disingenuous.
confused. Arlong's crew. This is fucking insane. It's an incredible... Nami. True. Nami was a slave, never was a slaver. Like, dude,
Yep.
you can't even make this up. You can't even make this up. Like, obviously there is a cycle of violence. That is something that exists, and that's just good commentary. Bartolomeo was a slave, never became a slaver. You could keep Kuma was a slave, never became a slaver. Dude, I'm not even joking. Not even kidding. I don't even know.
Bro, the chick from Dressrosa, the gladiator chick, she was a slave. She never became a slaver. It's so dumb.
Who this is referring to?
It's so stupid. This whole point is stupid.
Oh my fucking god. This is the most disingenuous One Piece slander I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Dude, I can hate on One Piece a lot better than he can.
Oh, that's
Correct.
not good. Listen. The author has great ideas, but he's not always so good at the execution.
Oh. Yeah, just shit on Oda, I guess.
Just look how long it takes for him to execute this freckle guy. Hey, don't worry, Luffy. We got a better one in the back. And guess what, baby? He's from the jungle!
Like, Sabo would fucking hate you for just saying that. That's insane, bro. Sabo would literally hunt you down, beat the shit out of you, and tell you to apologize about this. That's actually insane to say, man. God, bro, this video is horrific, man. And this is the second time I'm actually viewing it, and it's worse than before.
Oh!
That joke has not been funny any of these times.
That jungle lore was actually foreshadowed in exactly one panel 400 chapters ago.
Yeah, let's make fun of Oda for just good foreshadowing. Nice. Ace joke is lame and bad. Yeah, I love how he shits on the Marineford arc because it's like, it took a long time to kill a guy. Meanwhile, the Marineford arc was maybe one of the greatest fucking...
It's more successful than he will be in his fucking entire life. It just is.
arcs in the history of manga.
Yep.
It took so long to kill a guy.
Don't you feel stupid for not noticing? Oh, don't worry. If you missed it, you can always catch up on the lore by skimming a fan wiki that insists on spelling every proper noun wrong. Because that's what some weebs called them back in 2000.
Not him criticizing fucking localization. There's no way. After seeing what he did, he's criticizing localization. Really now?
One. Here, my man. Let me pay you in bellies. What's that?
Nice.
You think these bellies and the story are both overstuffed?
Yeah, but why is it called bellies? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's because the Japanese language doesn't have an R and an L. There's no difference between them. So whether it's berries or bellies doesn't really fucking matter. Because in Japanese language, the R and L are the same fucking tone. What do you think, bro? Little backstory. I had like, in middle school, I had like a girl in my class, and she was, I think she was from China. Not quite sure. She never really disclosed it. I didn't know her at all. But she had the worst, like, issue, or not the worst. She had like a huge issue with saying the R and L. Whenever she said one of those, it sounded the same. She was very, very bad at, pronouncing them. And I guess it's also a Chinese thing, because she was not Japanese. I know that for a fact. But it's literally a cultural difference. Insane.
Pish and Shaw. Oda doesn't need editors. Old Peas has 1,100 chapters and twice as many named characters. I'm sure.
I think he wrote this video,
Oh
but
no. Oh, he's getting to this part. Oh no. Oh god, he's getting to this part.
skimming wikis.
Sure, all of these guys are absolutely essential.
Is he making fun of One Piece because it doesn't have a good cast of characters? I'm sure all these guys are essential. Dog, are you actually kidding me?
How many of them could you possibly cut while telling the same story?
I'm ready.
This is such an insane take.
I'm ready.
Most of these characters are only around for like one arc.
Yep.
You can't tell this. Okay, let's.
It gets worse, Nox. It gets worse.
do it this way. Obviously, all these guys are necessary. Okay, all those characters are necessary.
Yep.
Alvida's definitely important for the Alvida arc. Gobi's important for the Alvida arc. Morgan, Helmeppo are important for that arc, all right? Rika, I guess, is important. Does add some flavor, for sure.
Yep.
All right? Booty does add flavor to the Buggy arc, and so does Chow Chow. Yeah, all right? Buggy and Moji and Richie and Kabaji, these were all the bad guys. You need Gaimon for... I guess Gaimon... I wonder. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like all these characters... Kaya, Mary... Like, all these guys are important for their...
Every single character in One Piece has their role that it fills. And not every single role is as significant as the other. But that's why, just like in movies, you have people that they hire to be people. To just stand around. Now, can you say that they would be able to tell a story without them? Yes. But for the immersion of actually like making a world that is lived in, that is real, that has authentic characters and politics and everything in between, you need these kind of characters. And as a writer, you should fucking know that.
Individual arcs.
Here we go.
Oh, he's just cutting out like 2.
Yep. Oh, no, not just 2, bro. There's like a fucking 500 of them or some shit.
Tashigi? You think Tashigi is not an important character?
He watched One Piece with his eyes closed, bro.
Are you insane?
Yep, he's insane.
Oh my god! All right, I think the sexist allegations are you know, projection. Okay, that's a filler arc, I guess, whatever. Gedatsu Yama, what, you're just gonna cut out all the bad guys of the actual Skypiea arc?
Yep.
He just cut out all the bad guys in the Skypiea arc. He cut out every character in Skypiea.
Yep.
What a freaking loser, dude. There's no way! Hawkins, Apu, Kid? He put an X on Kid? Killer! These are fucking main characters. These are main characters.
Yep.
I can't. There's no way. All right, you just didn't watch the fucking show, I guess. Nice. All right, dude, is it even worth making this joke and stopping and looking at characters that he's putting X's on?
Nope.
Like, it's actually
I
insane.
did, but no, it's not.
Holy crap, this is wild. Just look, Treble? You don't realize Treble is the reason why Doflamingo became an important character. Buffalo, Baby 5, Treble, Diamante, Pika, he literally crossed off the entire group of Dressrosa main characters.
Yep.
He put an X. Do you see this?
Yep.
Suleiman, Orlumbus, Cavendish, Rebecca, Mummy, Meadows, Agio, Damask, the entire squad of people that end up joining Luffy's fleet.
Yep.
Peckhams. Dude, these are actual main characters. I could just let it keep going and I can keep looking.
Yep.
Jack! Jack!
Yes, bro. When I was editing the video, bro, Jack, bro, nah. This whole like Charlotte as well, you know, or Cracker. I mean, like Smoothie. Like, holy fuck, man. The people that he's crossing out are so retarded. It just proves to me that this guy did not watch a single fucking episode, read a single fucking chapter of this story, bro. It just proves to me that he just read a wiki or just like looked up a summarization of the characters or some shit, bro. Like, there's just no way he watched any of fucking One Piece, bro. There's just not a fucking way. Because if he did, he wouldn't make this fucking lunacy, bro.
One of the commander of a freaking emperor.
Yep.
He cut him out. You can't even make this shit up, bro. He cut out the entire Charlotte family.
Yep.
From the whole cake arc.
Yep.
I don't even need to keep going here, but you get the idea.
Yo, Yamato,
he
please.
X'd off the...
Please know this, Yamato. Also, Black Maria that fights Robin. So whenever Robin actually gets a fight that he wants, he just crosses her out because she's irrelevant. Yeah, makes so much sense. Please see Yamato, bro. That's like the worst part, honestly. Like, crossing out Yamato is the worst.
the entire Red Scabbard group. Makes sense.
No, he missed the Yamato, bro. Oh no.
All right, good shit. Yeah, I guess none of these characters were important or something.
Nope. Nope.
That is wild.
Oh, that's at least 5 of them. I'm glad we wasted pages on these dudes instead of seeing the Straw Hats actually have any kind of dynamic with each other.
I feel like the Straw Hats have a really cool dynamic with each other.
Yep.
Hence the billions of thousands of billions of fan fictions out there.
Yep.
Isn't that like an insane amount? I think there's a lot of really interesting character dynamics. I feel like the dynamic between Luffy and Zoro is different than the dynamic between Luffy and Sanji.
Yep.
I feel like the dynamic between Robin and Nami is different than the dynamic between Robin and Frankie.
Yes.
Who cares?
Yeah. Like, it's just... Bro, it's just so stupid, man. He's just dumb.
We literally have not had a single meaningful interaction in 600 chapters. True! Remember when Zoro told Luffy not to go forgive Usopp? That was one of the most incredible moments in the manga, where Luffy was gonna go apologize to Usopp, and Zoro said, "You're a captain, and you can't do that." Remember that conversation that they had? I thought that was mind-blowing.
I have to know the name of the weapon that fuck-ass Joe uses. Let's check out the Q&A corner, where the author answers only the most enlightened of questions.
Is he shitting on Oda for doing a Q&A?
Yep. Yep. He is shitting on Oda for doing Q&As. And he's also shitting on Oda for making seemingly, in his opinion, irrelevant details apparent to a story that he loves and adores. Like his fucking baby. Yep. Yep. That's what he does, bro. That's what he does. He's just stomping on Oda's baby. This whole entire video is him just stomping. Stomping, stomping, stomping. Until he's fucking dead.
This guy has made Q&A videos.
From the 12th of year-old readers.
Who's fuck-ass Joe?
I'm so
I
glad.
bet fuck-ass Joe's a better character than whatever the fuck you read and you wrote in that fucking story of yours.
You asked. Fuck-ass Joe has a really interesting backstory. My editor said I couldn't include it, so I murdered him. Because nobody tells me what to do.
You know, this would have been a good joke if the rest of the video didn't fucking suck. This is like inviting a comedian to a fucking funeral, bro. And not a good comedian either, a bad comedian.
Okay.
Anyway, he drifted through the calm belt, which has no currents and you shouldn't be able to drift through it, but I forgot. Then he met another...
Oda's been pretty good about not forgetting random shit, by the way.
Yep. Yep. That's one of the most greatest qualities Oda has. Like, that's like one of the things people praise him for, that he has such a good either or memory or like a backlog of information about the story. Because guess what? If you're a father to your child, you're gonna know everything you want, everything you can about your child. That's Oda, bro.
character and became a pirate. Thanks so much for your question.
Tonight, I'll lick the syrup off of Nami's body.
Watch his breasts grow larger.
Wait, hold on. What is this whole like story that he didn't read out loud? Oh, let me get rid of the titties. Okay. This is a real question from volume 85. That's incredible, isn't it? Someone wrote this, mailed it, and then actual staff members at Shonen Jump selected from all of the thousands of options they had. The author responded to its editors and typewriters saw it, and nobody objected at any point. I wonder if encouraging terrible questions like this by printing them had any sort of negative impact on the quality of the manga. Okay, so this is a real question for someone. He cannot lick the syrup of Nami's body. Okay, and? So what? So what? I bet you asked a bunch of shit questions. You made a whole shit video. What gave you the right to actually put this out? Huh? Who checked you on your shit? Exactly, nobody did. So shut the fuck up.
Grow larger, negative space grows rarer, and the
True, that does happen. That, honestly, that's real. That's true. Good point.
Art gets sketchier and sketchier because the artist would literally rather kill himself than accept help from or credit any of his assistants. Don't worry, Oda is actually just being nice and making his art worse
What?
on purpose so that the anime doesn't look as bad by
He's making his art worse on purpose? This is insane. Like, this is just cruel for the sake of being cruel. Why you gotta shit on his art? Why?
comparison. Is reading too quick and easy? Switch to the anime and watch as time slowdown turns this angry broccoli man's one-panel Wii into a 10-minute-long piss venture.
I think they did that brilliantly. It really encapsulated this character very well. That he's a dickhead, that he is not supposed to be a likable character at all in the slightest, and that he is a very bad character. But he's so likable because of it. He's so likable because he has like this giant crush on the Straw Hats. Like Bartolomeo he portrayed him as this god-awful character that nobody should be liking, just to turn around and be one of the most likable characters in the show. That's the power of Oda, bro. That's the power of Oda. And the fact that you're trying to criticize this pissing scene, even though it was a very well documented thing, it was a very good part of the fucking episode. Like, the more I just see this or hear his points, the more I could just tell that this guy does not understand writing at all. At all, bro.
Hey, mister, this is old peas, not you peas. This is simply not up to Toei's standard of quality. I know what'll fix this. That's better. Listen, this is a very...
What the fuck? I didn't see that last time. What? What the fuck? At least I don't remember that. Yo, he made Bartolomeo caked up. Fuck.
Listen, this is a very serious emotional story. But we don't want you to be sad when you read it.
That's just also wrong, bro. That's insane.
What?
Remember, at the end of the day, there are no consequences.
What? Are we even, like, we gotta be reading a different fucking story.
Yep.
That's
I mean, he's not even reading, bro. He's not even reading anything.
gotta be the most insane take I've ever heard. Why do you hate Oda so much? This is a story with happy moments and sad moments, and also active genocides.
To anything. Hit this bird with a nuke, he'll be fine.
Yes, a lot of characters that should have died ended up not dying. But also, a lot of pretty fucked up shit happened. Yes, Pell surviving was bullshit. I agree with you.
Yep.
But at the same time, they literally nuked islands because they wanted to remove it from history.
Bandage on him, he'll be fine. Abandon your children for inexcusably selfish reasons? Don't worry. He'll always love you no matter what. And that's why you should take care of yourself. And not...
That
was the worst part about the video, by the way. The fact that he pretends... that he's, like, portraying that he pretends to care about Oda in the fucking slightest.
It's crazy. Yes, you're right. The deadbeat dad trope is real, for sure, for sure.
Not work yourself so hard that your coworkers have to force you to get surgery and to sleep. They all care about you. Your daughters care about you, Oda. You know what you can do to show them that you care about them?
Oh. Sexualize another child? There.
No, Oda. That's wrong.
Oh. Younger?
Oh my god, dude.
No. Thanks for watching.
That was maybe one of the biggest hate-filled, spite-driven fucking videos I've ever seen in my entire life. That was insane. I don't even know what to say. This is just some guy that hates art that comes from Japan specifically, I suppose. Anyway, that's been this situation.
What else we got?
Wow. That's wild. Like, this level of hate is insane. Well, I wonder what the comment section has to say.
I didn't even read it. Probably is like fucking, what you call it? It probably is a goddamn echo chamber because he probably deletes comments. I can tell there's a person that would delete comments.
Ha! Jungle. All right, I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't satirical, and maybe he doesn't like One Piece. True. Interesting. Yeah. Why did some of this feel like a personal attack against Oda? I don't know. Hey,
guess it is.
Zoro is racist, not sexist, incredibly based. That's the correct comment. Let's fucking go. Truly based. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who forced the One Piece hater to make a One Piece video?
Correct.
You know? It really seems like he hates One Piece. But to know this much about it means he loves it. Yeah, no, I don't think so, bro.
No, I think he just hired a writer. Or hired like a informing person to tell him about One Piece or something. I don't know. I bet he didn't even write the script himself. I think he got a script back and it was like, oh no, this is not great. This is not good. I'm rewriting it. Just like he did with that other anime.
Bro, I don't know. I think it might be time to retire, Chief. Evil, feeble, schmeeble. That's rough. Obligatory hurt One Piece fans' response. The combat makes it hard to move to the Grand Line. Robin is more of a support role, so of course she isn't gonna fight head on. Nami's the best written female character in the manga, and I feel like you underplayed her in this video. True. The critique of the enslaved becoming a slaver is overblown and fake! Oda has like 10 art assistants and is only the only Shonen Jump author who is allowed to take breaks when he isn't on death's door. The crew dynamics are strong even if they are spread out. A fight is generally described as people hitting each other until wall falls down. This is a weird thing to make fun of One Piece for. What did Aokiji do? You missed your chance to make fun of the fact that no one talks about the One Piece. There are hundreds of things to make fun of One Piece for, but you relied on 3 of them. You missed an opportunity to make fun of the series Total Whiplash and how much trauma dumping happens in One Piece. Naming Zoro as one of the reasons why One Piece is sexist is definitely a choice. You missed out on a joke that, like, dude, he's trying to actually help.
Yeah.
He's trying to actually help the guy.
Yep.
You know, this is basically when you're irrationally angry despite agreeing with most of what was said. Yeah, I didn't agree with most of what was said. Bro hit Usopp with a melanin ray. Yeah, no, honestly, all ex-slaves become slavers. Okay, now I know you don't actually read it.
Yep.
True. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here is this guy is obviously has a hate boner for for like, I guess Japanese art in general. At least that's what I have to say. And I do think it's mostly coming from this level of brain rot that actually put him to that actually sent him down that rabbit hole.
Honestly, I think he's delomatized, bro. Honestly, I think he is. Like, or whatever that's called, whenever you like lose your frontal lobe. I think that's how it is, bro. I don't think he got a frontal lobe at all. He's delusional. He's stupid. He's an idiot. I don't like him. I don't like his content. I'll never, ever, ever respect this person. I think everyone can have opinions. But that doesn't mean that some opinions can be wrong. Or foolish. Or ignorant. Or some opinions just shouldn't be existing. Thank you for showing me this video. This was like, wow. I didn't know I wanted to experience this again. I really didn't know that. But it felt good though. Honestly. It felt good to be not the only one thinking that this video was horrible. Even though everyone in my comments under the video were also, you know, agreeing with me that this video was horrible. But yeah, Jelloapocalypse. That's yeah, he definitely makes videos. He definitely has his opinions. And he definitely should shut the fuck up about One Piece or anime in general, to be honest. Yeah. And I always say, if you don't like it, make it yourself. He tried. He clearly failed. He's definitely miserable by that fact that he failed, that he couldn't make this horrible medium or recreate this horrible medium and make it better in his way. And you can really tell that, yeah. You can really tell that. And the fact that this video has like barely any views, even though it's like one of the worst videos ever, that says enough. All right, this video is reaching 300k for a million plus channel, almost 2 million 2 million subs channel. Most of them not even reaching the 10k mark. Bro, your channel is fucking cooked. All right. Nobody wants your slob. Nobody watches anything that you release, bro. None of them. You got a couple banger videos, and that's how you grew with the So This Is Basically series. And after you stopped doing that, you fell off. Like hard. You fell out. Like, none of your original content got 1 million views except the first episode of your epithet erased video. After that, no one watched the second one, bro. Literally no one. And the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one. Alright? So, the reason why you made this One Piece video is 100%. The only reason that you did that is 100% because you're falling off. You're not getting the views that you want, or the money that you want, or think you should deserve. So you're relying on rage bait. You're relying on a fan base that is gigantic, that is very popular. On a series that's very popular, to carry you on a hate boner. That's very pathetic. Let me know if I should watch another of his videos. Honestly, getting mad about a video is definitely good content. 100%. I like hating a lot, alright? I'm a hateful person. So hating on things, and I'm for once on the side that doesn't get criticized, that's great, honestly. That's something I hadn't experienced ever. Every time I'm like somewhat negative about anything, there's always some morons saying I'm wrong, why so negative, why this, why that. But now, I found a channel that I can actively hate. I can just actively farm these hate videos on him. And honestly, I'm here for it. If I can get a couple views from that, who am I to oppose? Anyway, that was this stream. Fucking hell, bro. This video is 2 hours and 35 minutes right now, as of recording. His video was 40 minutes. How did I stretch this out that long? I have no clue. But yeah. That's about it. Take care.